The Raw Women's division has just experienced a massive shakeup that could have long-lasting consequences for everyone involved. After several weeks of growing tension, behind-the-scenes drama, and almost constant uncertainty surrounding their dynamic, Liv Morgan and Roxxane Perez appear to have reached an unexpected turning point in their rocky relationship. And it didn't happen in the ring. It happened backstage, away from the bright lights, when no one was expecting it. For quite some time, fans and insiders alike have noticed that something wasn't quite right between the veteran Liv Morgan and the fast-rising Roxxane Perez. Their chemistry during matches fell off, their communication was strained, and they often looked more like reluctant allies than a functioning team. There were missteps in the ring, harsh glances behind the curtain, subtle shade thrown during interviews, and even moments where things nearly boiled over into physical altercations. It was clear that the tension was building, and many wondered whether it would explode or simply fizzle out. But instead of falling apart, something very different happened, something no one predicted. On the latest episode of Raw, just moments after Roxanne had completed a high-stakes match, Liv approached her backstage. And instead of another cold exchange or an argument laced with passive aggression, the tone shifted entirely. Liv Morgan, often known for her fiery personality and no-nonsense attitude, showed a surprising amount of vulnerability. She opened up to Roxanne and revealed the real reason behind her distant behavior. According to Liv, she had been testing Roxanne all along, not out of malice, but to see if she had what it truly takes to survive in the unforgiving world of WWE. Liv explained that she wasn't trying to sabotage her, but instead was pushing her to prove that she had grit, strength, and staying power. Roxanne, rather than backing down or getting defensive, responded with composure and confidence. She didn't crumble under the pressure. She stood tall and made it clear that she's not someone who can be easily intimidated, no matter how experienced her competition is. That moment of honesty created something rare in the WWE universe: mutual respect. Now, with all the misunderstandings seemingly cleared up, the two women might be on the verge of forming an alliance that could shake Raw's women's division to its very core. Think about the possibilities. A proven powerhouse like Liv Morgan teaming up with a fierce and hungry up-and-comer like Roxanne Perez. Together, they could dominate the roster, outsmart their rivals, and bring a new level of intensity to every match they're involved in. It's the perfect blend of experience and ambition, and if they truly decide to join forces, there's no telling how far they could go. But while this unexpected partnership seems promising, it also raises important questions. Can trust really be built so quickly after weeks of friction? Is Liv truly being genuine, or is there another layer to her strategy? And will Roxanne continue to hold her own, or fall into the shadow of her more established ally? Only time will tell, but what's certain right now is that Raw has become infinitely more unpredictable. The women's locker room is officially on notice. With Liv and Roxanne potentially uniting, the rest of the division better watch their backs, because this could be the beginning of something huge. Rivalries might be reborn, alliances might crumble, and the balance of power could shift in an instant. Be sure to stay locked in for more exclusive coverage, interviews, and breaking updates. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and let us know. Do you believe this new alliance will last? Or is it only a matter of time before Liv and Roxanne turn on each other once again? One thing is certain: Raw will never be the same. Tensions have been simmering in the Raw women's division for weeks, but everything just took a dramatic turn that could change the entire landscape. After multiple episodes of subtle friction, miscommunication during matches, and unspoken rivalry behind the scenes, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez have finally found common ground, and it all went down in a backstage moment that no one saw coming. For some time now, things between Liv and Roxanne haven't exactly been smooth. Fans noticed the tension, the occasional side-eye, the lack of teamwork in tag matches, and moments that almost escalated into full-blown confrontations. But last night on Raw, something shifted. After Roxanne wrapped up her match, Liv Morgan approached her, not with attitude or suspicion, but with honesty. Instead of another passive-aggressive exchange, Liv came clean. She told Roxanne she had been pushing her on purpose, testing her toughness, her resilience, and her ability to survive in WWE's cutthroat environment. Roxanne, refusing to back down, stood her ground and showed Liv she wasn't someone to be underestimated. That unexpected breakthrough could mark the beginning of something major. Imagine a partnership between Liv Morgan, a seasoned veteran with a chip on her shoulder, and Roxxane Perez, a determined rising star hungry for respect. If they're truly on the same side now, the rest of the women's division better take notice. This could be the start of one of the most formidable alliances Raw has seen in years. With trust being the key factor here, the big question remains, can Liv and Roxanne really rely on each other? Or is this uneasy truce just the calm before another storm? Either way, one thing is certain. Raw just became more unpredictable than ever. Stay tuned for more exclusive updates and let us know in the comments what you think this new alliance means for the future of the division. For several episodes in a row, it was clear to everyone that Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez were not on the same page. Whether they were reluctantly paired in matches, seen passing each other in the halls, or giving each other cold stares during backstage segments, the energy between them screamed conflict. Fans speculated endlessly online. Was Liv threatened by Roxanne's sudden rise and fan support? Was Roxanne trying to prove herself by taking shots at an established name? Theories flooded social media, and many expected an official split or in-ring confrontation to be booked at any moment. However, rather than culminating in a physical fight or a verbal explosion in the middle of the ring, things took a stunning and unexpected turn behind the scenes. After Roxanne Perez finished an intense and physically demanding match on Raw, Liv Morgan made her way to the backstage area and approached her. At first, tensions ran high. The atmosphere was thick with uncertainty. No one knew if Liv was there to provoke a confrontation or offer criticism. Instead, Liv did something that no one could have anticipated. She spoke with honesty. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Liv Morgan explained that her cold behavior toward Roxanne wasn't out of spite or jealousy. She admitted that everything she had done, the distance, the tough love, the critiques, the seemingly unfriendly body language, was all part of a test. Liv revealed that she had been watching Roxanne closely and wanted to see if she had won it. Every week, viewers watched as the uneasiness between them grew stronger, waiting for the inevitable explosion that many assumed would end in a brutal rivalry. But what happened backstage during the latest episode of Monday Night Raw has flipped the script entirely, and the result could change.